talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of flexing mamas. But I hit the highs, man, no wonder drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta, even when I'm down bad. Yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Make me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Make a play.
They'll start on the ground with Swift until about the 23. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a good team you're playing or not. When I talk with one of the best defenders of all time, he told me he never played against the league. He just played against himself. His own standard.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got it first and maybe more. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. He's on his way. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one complete down the field to Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On second down, here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. That one will be incomplete. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds for the long connection.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Got the cheat code offense. Up, up, down, down. Left, right, PA starts to left. Let's go, O. Let's go, O.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Working the middle of the field. He's got him incomplete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
15. Let's go, baby.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. 4th down, so Kansas City sends out Tommy Townsend. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Get on, boys. We got this.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Right here, one time.
Here's Hurts to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. Hurts sets up to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown. But I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. Touchdown! Devontae Smith on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Attack, attack! Hey, 15. Don't let him get you!
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Stop him early. Gotta get a stop right here. Hard defense.
Play some defense out there, fellas.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Come on, guys, play together.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, shut us down.
They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the return stops at on 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Mahomes now to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Trent McDuffie with a pick. Fighting his way through contact. And they will finally get him as he's... Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get the quarterback, let's go.
And they'll begin by running the option. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
Throwing is Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Give them 18 on the play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Elliott good with a PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
People are getting paid. People are cashing checks. We are in it to win it.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
What is this?
That one's on the former Patriot, Joe Thuney.
Okay. This is like watching.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
All right, fellas, all right. One more time. Let's go. Do it. Make great work. You guys got this. Yellow.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. These guys target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Who is he throwing to?
Come on.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chiefs, nothing.
And we welcome you back inside St. George Davis celebrating with 7 minutes for the 3rd quarter. The Super Bowl champs trailing here, but they will get the ball first to begin quarter number 3. This is going to be returned from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. That's caught at the 25. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, 61 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Buckles on target. It's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they run the option here on first and 10. There he goes again.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, 59 yards. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game.
And my goodness, another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Play action. Here's Hurts.
This is smacked to the ground. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Here's Swift.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Eagles have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Kick is good.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Baby, this is what you get paid for.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably going out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And now here's another interception. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. Second down and 8. Now Hurts on the option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see him play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw there complete to Hamler. So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, 43. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jonathan Ingram picks it. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. Right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert from a yard out. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bring it home, boys! We got this!
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And he brings it back. The 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Hey, 43, 15.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Hey, 15.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll go up top here for Hamler. That's caught inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grunting. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Butker is on target. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable in the final quarter of play. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And the tight end goes in motion left. On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 6. Hurts going to keep it running right. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts going to take this himself. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. Now Hurts changing up the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Okay. This is like watching.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep this himself. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And that is ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Philadelphia, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they will try to get